Good day, Howard University. Over the past several days, many of you have shared your concerns about the enrollment decisions affecting some of our first-time in college students. I understand the disappointment and uncertainty this has caused, and to every student and family affected, I offer my sincere apology. However, these decisions are never made lightly. Each year, Howard, like all colleges and universities, establishes enrollment deadlines and criteria to ensure we responsibly prepare financial aid, housing, and academic schedules. We also have student support services based on our incoming class size. It is vital that students meet our enrollment requirements and deadlines so that we can finalize the support and resources that are necessary to provide them with a standard of excellence that reflects our values. Students were provided multiple reminders, starting with financial aid packages in March, instructional resources, Bison prep programming, extended deadlines, and opportunities to submit documentation of scholarships, veterans benefits, payment plans, tuition remission, loans, and other forms of financial support. The timing of our decisions reflected the final stage of that process after multiple communications and opportunities for students to complete required financial documentation. The overwhelming majority of our students completed the requirements. As a matter of fact, over 2,200 students did that. However, a considerable number of students did not comply with the required deadlines and were unenrolled. At the same time, we recognize that some students' individual circumstances deserved additional review. During that review process, many of these students contacted the university and took action to complete payments and verify scholarships and other forms of financial aid and documentation that supported reconsideration. We have completed a comprehensive evaluation of every single student who was unenrolled. As a result, enrollment for a substantial number of these students have been restored, and final notifications to all affected students are now being completed. For students whose enrollment cannot be restored for fall 2026, we are exploring future pathways. While our enrollment process has to be enforced, I also want to acknowledge the approach to our process reinforce the importance of continually improving how we serve students and families. Some of that process improvement will include a comprehensive enrollment strategy next year. Let me assure you that Howard's mission has always been to open doors of opportunity while preparing students for lifelong success. That commitment remains unchanged, and we will continue to ensure that every student who begins a Howard education has the strongest possible foundation to thrive and graduate. On a personal note, I came here when I was 16 years old without a long-term financial plan. As a matter of fact, I came with only tuition and fees for 1 year. And every single month, my mom and I figured out a way to make ends meet. While I was one of the lucky ones, 1 in 5 students at that time were graduating in 4 years. I recognize that that is not the experience that I want everyone to have. We want students to matriculate without financial stress. And this is not about your ability to pay. It's about us helping you regardless of your socioeconomic circumstance and finances to ensure that we can support you fully. So with that in mind, I welcome you. I look forward to meeting every single one of you during the move-in process and our orientation. Welcome.